The Goat and the Anthill. He dreamed that he could reach the sky, but ended up with humble pie. By Adrian Strain. The story of high ambition and wounded pride. At Kungu Farm on Bombo Road, 12 goats were deep in grazing mode. Time was slow, there was no rush. The sun was hot, the grass was lush. No need to talk, no need to bleat. Just one scrumptious field to eat. I think if you observed this scene, the gentle slopes and meadows green, you'd see a life for which you'd vote. If, of course, you were a goat. For goats, it's quite a lucky charm, being reared at Kungu Farm. As I wandered down the track, Ugandan sunshine on my back, one goat, coat white with toes dark brown, was chomping hard, his nozzle down. When he saw me, he raised his head and stopped and looked at me instead. We stared. A goat who showed no fear. An Englishman from Hertfordshire. Suddenly, without a sound, the goat climbed up an earthy mound, an anthill built with sweat and tears. Ugandan ants have big ideas. And on this summit, standing proud, my new friend coughed, then spoke out loud. I know I shouldn't really gloat, but don't you think I'm quite a goat? Up here, I'm ruler of my land. Just see my view, you'll understand. Those other goats down on the grass, they look, well, sort of lower class. Of course, you'd like to take some photos. Snap away. Don't miss my goat toes or my chest puffed out with pride. And here's my profile from the side. Now I'm staring nobly at you. And here's my head turned like a statue. I thanked the goat for this display, then turned and wandered on my way. I had some big-horned cows to meet and a peanut saucy lunch to eat. Then suddenly, I heard a voice. Feel free to leave, if that's your choice. But maybe if you stick around, you might just help me off this mound? The goat was clearly out of luck. He'd been so proud, but now was stuck. Plan A had gone triumphantly. Sadly, there was no Plan B. When rescue came, a goatherd's rope tugged him down the earthy slope. Silly goat, the goatherd said, and tied him to a tree instead. We'll leave those goats, still quietly grazing. But one last thing that's quite amazing. I don't know if you've heard the rumour. Goats have quite a sense of humour. At Kungu Farm on Bombo Road, they sometimes break from grazing mode. They see the anthills steep and tall, and fondly smile as they recall their friend who tried to reach the sky, but grazes now on humble pie. Goodbye from Kungu Farm. Kungu Farm is in a richly fertile area of Uganda, the Luwero Triangle. The farm is about 20 miles to the north of the capital, Kampala. Nearby is the equator and the source of the Nile in Lake Victoria. The farm has goats, ducks, long curved-horned Ankoli cows and chickens. The anthills at Kungu grow to several metres high. It is very unusual for goats or any animals to climb them. No goats were harmed in the telling of this story.